And Robert, you speak to a lot of millennials. I like the fact that you have, these young people in their early 20s on your channel. You're answering their questions. Alexandra was in my course. What do you tell them? Because, they've been programmed a little less than us older folks in that system. Is this easier for them to transform and have that metamorphosis now than the rest of us?
It depends on who they are and what culture they come from, as you know. It's what their culture is, because their culture defines what they let in through their brain. So if your parents were, Bernie Sanders fans, you can't hear a word I say. If you drank their Kool-Aid. And if you're a Trump fan, then, they like my Kool-Aid. But the thing is about millennials, and it's such a overused statement, the kids are our future. Well, if they're our future, don't send them to school, because they can be taught to be wimps, And, Nazim Taleb, Black Swan and Anti-Fragile, says there's three kinds of people in the world. First are the fragile, and our schools are pumping out fragile people. A fragile is like a champagne flute. You hit it, they shatter. So a lot of millennials are just champagne flutes. And then there's Taleb calls the robust. And the robust are like a lot of my friends and family. They're like rocks. You can pound on them and pound on them and pound on them. They're never going to change. This economy will pass and they'll still be the same. So one is fragile, robust, and then anti-fragile. And you and I are anti-fragile. The more you pound on us, the stronger, smarter, and better we're going to get. So bring it on, baby. Tell me I'm an old guy and coronavirus is going to come and get me. I just get healthier. Screw you. I hate it when somebody says, "Oh, you're the target market." I'm going, I show them one finger. Don't you dare tell me that. Screw you. And and then like I said, I have 8,000 tenants. They stopped paying me today. Because they got the message. Don't pay the rent. I'm going, and all I can say is I'm going to get stronger from this. Now the good news is I'm also, I have limited liability corporations that protect me from that damage. Personally, I have tons of gold, silver, cash, business. My business is doing well and all that because I was prepared for this. Now my gold and silver are held outside the banking system in different countries throughout the world because I don't trust my country. Right. And I do everything I do is legal. You can do it legally, illegally, but I have my attorneys advise me how I move stuff because I don't want to go to jail and be somebody's boyfriend. So that's why I have good attorneys. The problem is, Brian, a lot of people can't afford that attorney.
Right. Yeah. And so anti-fragile, that's something that people should really take away from this. Think about how you can build your life to be anti-fragile because, tough times are always going to come and tough times breed tough people as well if you're looking at it from the right perspective.
Yep. And Brian, 10 years from now, you and I will be healthier, wiser, smarter, better looking, hopefully. But anyway, let's just keep going. Because that's spiritual intelligence. There's 4 intelligences: mental, emotional, physical, spiritual. And spiritual intelligence is anti-fragile. Yes, make my day. Go ahead, mess with me. I may get sick. Like I've had pneumonia 3 times. All I did was get healthier in my spirit.